So trauma, all trauma, in which I include perimenopause, because perimenopause is the single biggest metabolic upheaval that will ever happen to your body, causes huge hormonal and metabolic upheaval to your body as a woman. So what we're doing is, when we start from that premise, we're now going to talk about stress that leads us into stress fat. So there are three main hormones that we're interested in. We're interested in adrenaline, testosterone, and cortisol. And what happens is, we all know nowadays about adrenaline, but what happens is that when you're having a problem, you get, in order to deal with your problem, it's like, let me think, what would it be? Oh my God, I'm a child. I'm 4 years old and I need to pee and I don't know whether I can get to the loo in time and I don't want to soil my pants. I'll get a spike of adrenaline until I can fix the problem, and then the adrenaline drops once I've peed and I'm fine. When I'm 10 years old and the teacher shouts at me because I haven't done my homework, I'll get a spike of adrenaline, and when it's finished, my adrenaline will drop down. When I am 12 years old and I'm waiting to see if this boy likes me and he's going to write back to me, spike of adrenaline. If I walk past him, spike of adrenaline. Somebody makes a pass at me, spike of adrenaline, just dealing with constantly spiking of adrenaline. And we get to the stage now, because social media has become such a large part of our lives, that the spikes of adrenaline are now constant. And so we burn through adrenaline because the body makes it fresh every day, use up the small stores of testosterone we have as women, and then we start to use our cortisol, because that's what's left to propel us through whatever the crisis is. Now, when you're running through these three hormones, adrenaline, testosterone, cortisol, the one that will be left standing when all the others have been run through is cortisol. That is because when your body is in danger, your body is having a problem, your body doesn't know what to do or how to cope, the safest place for it to be, the safest, is in a cortisol takeover. So we unwittingly lend ourselves to this cortisol takeover. And once we have come into the place where there is a cortisol takeover, all bets are off and our bodies start to act like these alien beings that we have never met before. Let me know if you guys are good with this. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we want to start from the understanding that trauma is inevitable, 100% inevitable, but stress is optional. I know that it doesn't feel like stress is optional, but I promise you, not only is stress optional, but we are going to find a way to teach you how to identify and isolate your stress so that you can manage it separately.